welcome to Shootin' the Breeze. My name is Tanya Kappas, and I am a cozy mystery author who is excited to bring you a fun podcast where we answer reader questions and bring you amazing interviews from your favorite cozy mystery authors. Come, hang out, and let's just shoot the breeze. Hi, and welcome to Shootin' the Breeze. Today, I'm so excited to bring you author Matilda Swift. Welcome, Matilda.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here.
I love it. You know, I was just saying to Matilda that it was so good to meet her in person, although we're not in person, but I've seen her name around. I know a lot of my readers read Matilda, and we are here today to discuss her book in the Twisty Tales and Cozy Crime prolific works called Take the Rough with the Smoothie, which is the best, punniest title. So let me introduce Matilda by reading her bio. Matilda Swift lives in the Peak District in a village that's less eventful, but just as beautiful and cozy as Heathervale. She's originally from nearby Manchester, and after traveling the world from Madagascar to Malaysia, as well as living in Hong Kong for several years, she's back amongst the hills and rain in the place she loves best. Her clean read cozy series, The Heathervale Mysteries, so far include 5 books with many more adventures planned. And she has written this book specifically, we'll pop it back up real quick, specifically in a new series. It's not the Heathervale series. Is that correct, Matilda?
Yeah, it's the Slippery Spoon Mysteries. So I only had one book out when you got in touch with me for that series. And I thought, perfect, I'll write the prequel to it. And that is this book is the prequel to the Slippery Spoon Mysteries, brand new one.
I love that. So can you tell us a little bit about the series before we talk specifically about Take the Rough with the Smoothie?
Yes, in fact, I was actually planning a different. So I had one main series out that I've been doing for a while, and then I had another idea for a second series, and I drafted a book but not finished it. And then I had a first line pop into my head, which was the first line of the first book, which was I Can Tell the Time by Bacon. And I wanted somebody who works in, I don't know if you use the phrase in the US, I think not a greasy spoon. It's like a diner, but like a kind of a dive diner, not a fancy diner. So she works in a greasy spoon, and I could see everyone who worked there. And in the back office is a secret detective agency, and just a kind of little everyday detective agency. So one that deals with maybe stolen pets or a cheating spouse, things like that. So there'll be a main case they're dealing with, and then a murder happens. It's a cozy, a murder happens. In this book, there is even a murder, even though it's a short one. So I'm trying to have murders in all the longer books of this series.
I love it. And so this is, you said the prequel to the series. Okay. And there's one book out so far, correct?
Yes, that is from bad to versed, as in sausage versed. And in fact, the second book is on the way, which I have not got a title yet because I do take my pun titles very seriously. It takes a long time to think of them. And I have a couple of friends who are experts in thinking of these titles. So I need to tap them for some more. And it's about chocolate. It's set in a chocolate shop and a chocolate factory. So there's a lot of chocolate books out there, though. So I need an original chocolate pun. That I'm working on.
You can't go wrong with chocolate, though. That's for sure. Yeah. In this cover, you have the cat. So obviously, we love our cats and our cozies. So tell us a little bit about the cat.
Yeah, so this cat is called Wildcat, and a gym in the book is named after him. So you can see everything else on there is gym related. Yeah. And it is a kind of cat that wanders in and out of the gym. People trip over him a lot. He's one of those cats that seems to be always under your feet. And in this book series, there are different pets in all the books. You'll see a different animal in every cover. And from bad to verse, there's a very cute sausage dog that makes me really want a sausage dog on the cover.
Oh, that is so cute. Yes, I had a years and years ago, back in the 80s, I had a sausage dog. So they're the cutest. They're little dash hounds is what we So cute. And I love that idea. And that, cozy readers love animals, as you know, especially on a cover.
Mhm.
You can't go wrong. Well, let me read the description of Take the Rough with the Smoothie. Smart, scrappy Buggy Watson can handle training week at the Slippery Spoon Detective Agency. After all, she deals in double identities on a daily basis as a waitress at the Slippery Spoon Cafe. Surely she can manage a clumsy chocolatier. But when the gym rat she's investigating gets tangled up in deadly trouble and her trainee is the prime suspect, Buggy plans fall flat. Determined to solve the murder before her newest colleague is locked up for good or coffee colored wildcat trips her up once again, Buggy gathers the strength she needs to crack the case. The Clean Read is a prequel novella of the Slippery Spoon mysteries. Enjoy it as a standalone or read in a series order for more twists than a country lane and a cast of cozy characters you'll be right at home with. I love that description. It is so good. I love that you have the standalone in there because a lot of
Mhm.
people, when they see that we have these series, they're like, oh gosh, do I have to start from the beginning? Or, when we're in our prolific works with the Twisty Tales and Cozy Crime, where does this fall into the series? And I have to explain to readers a lot that, cozy mysteries are really all kind of standalone. They're all wrapped up in a mystery. The only thing that makes them into the series are the cast of characters and the main sleuth. And I love that this series is set in a greasy spoon diner. We do have diners that we call greasy spoons that are they're so probably bad for you, but they taste so
Mhm.
good. So
Yeah.
I love the
Perfect.
idea. I love that.
Yeah.
And I love that the detective agency is set in the back. Also, while we're on here, readers can get your book for free right now in the Twisty Tales and Cozy Crime Prolific Works promotion until September. And then I'm sure Matilda will be offering it then for a price like the rest of us other 60 authors are. And so, but while you're on there, all the links are going to be down below. So while you're grabbing her book, you have the opportunity to get on her newsletter. So tell us a little bit about your newsletter, Matilda.
Well, I have found so I am one of the few English cozy writers. I don't know why there aren't more, but I'm always trying to encourage more people to join. I know you've had Benedict Brown on, a very charming and lovely writer who I met last summer now, who is a lot of fun. If you ever meet him, he will make you go to a concert wherever he is. He's big into music, and very welcoming. He made all the he's a Londoner, so made all the non-Londoners feel welcome. But yeah, there are not enough English cozy writers, even though there are so many books set in England.
Yeah.
So my series are set in England. I live in fact, I've just moved away from the Peak District, but I live not very far away, in a slightly larger village slash town. And I take pictures of where I am, which people just really love to see. Just before Christmas, I went to a ball at a country house where a Duke and Duchess live. Took pictures of that. That went in my newsletter. So I always try and put pictures of that in my newsletter because there's always some beautiful buildings around here. And I love baking, so I put recipes in and free stories. A couple of years ago, I had regular free stories. I've collected them into a short story collection now, but I'm adding some more in. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It goes out monthly. If you join, you get a free couple of books and then lots of short stories.
Oh my goodness. We can live vicariously through you. I'm not for sure if I'll ever get over there, but that is so delightful. Do you have anything that you'd like to say to the readers while we're here?
Well, in fact, I do just want to return to that point that you said about cozy mysteries or standing alone. I think that is something that people should try and do is find the book that appeals to you in a series. So pick the one that you think, oh, that topic is the one I really love. Often they're set in different locations, different maybe special events. Pick a cozy book that stands out of a series. Don't start from the beginning. Pick the one that you like, and that'll be the one that draws you in, and then you can jump around anywhere. Like I said, my series you can read in any order. You get a little bit of an extra backstory and an ongoing kind of side plots if you read them in order, but absolutely don't have to.
And that is such great advice that I have not heard from any of the authors tell us here in Twisty Tales. So thank you so much. And where can we stalk you?
I'm definitely on Instagram far too much. So that is the place, and I like sharing pictures of like interesting English places. So lots of country houses, lots of rural, quaint little villages where I live in a fantastic little artistic community, where it's all independent shops, all artists. There are lots of rivers and bridges and old buildings here. So hop on Instagram. It's at Matilda Swift Author. And yeah, my newsletter's on my website, matildaswift.com. And if you hop on there, you can get a free book as well.
Yeah, and I will make sure we put all of those places to stalk you. And I'll make sure that I follow you on Instagram as well, because I want to see all those cool pictures and keep up with you. And it's been so lovely chatting with you. Thank you so much for joining us today, Matilda. And everybody, go and run and grab your free copy while it is free right now. Take the Rough with the Smoothies by our friend here, Matilda Swift. Thanks so much, Matilda, for being with us today.
Thanks for having me. It's been great.
Bye.
Bye.
What a fun interview. I would love to thank today's guest for sharing with us their edition in the Twisty Tales and Cozy Crime Prolific Works giveaway, year-long giveaway. So be sure to grab this episode's book for free, and you can do that by going to the show notes and grabbing that link. And also, don't forget to be sure that you follow and stalk this week's Spotlight author. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week on Shooting the Breeze.